Hello children, Deepali Miss is here. Today we are going to see subtracting 3-digit numbers with regrouping. Objectives: to subtract 3-digit numbers with and without regrouping, to use Dines blocks to understand and solve the word problems, to frame the word problems. Subtraction is the process of removing one number from the other. Minus is the sign of subtraction. We will see what is meant by regrouping. We use regrouping in subtraction when digits in the minuend are smaller than the digits in the same place in the subtrahend. Now we know this minuend means the number from which number is subtracted. A number from which a number is subtracted is called minuend, and the number that is subtracted is called subtrahend. When you need to regroup, this is important for you. Look at these two numbers in the ones column. These two numbers in the ones column. If the bottom number, this is bottom number, is greater than the top number, this is bottom number, this is top number. So if the bottom number is greater than the top number, then you should regroup. Now we will see subtraction of 3-digit numbers with regrouping. We will represent number in hundred, tens and ones column. The first number is 600, 8 tens and 7 ones. The other is 300, 4 tens and 9 ones. We have to subtract 349 from 687. So always start subtracting the numbers from ones column followed by tens column and hundreds column. So here we have to subtract this 9 from these 7 ones. First we will represent these both number with the help of Dines blocks. So 687 means 6 blocks of hundreds, 8 blocks of tens and 7 blocks of ones. 349 means 3 blocks of hundred, 4 blocks of tens and 9 ones. It is 349. So at the ones place, 7 and 9, these numbers are there. So we have to subtract this 9 from this 7. So this 9 we have to subtract, this 9 ones we have to subtract from these 7 ones. Now see here what we have learned. If the bottom number is greater than the top number, then we need to regroup. Now here this bottom number is 9, it is bigger than this top number 7. So here we need to regroup. Regroup means we can say borrow also. We have to, here we need to take borrowing. So now we are going to take 1 tens from the tens group. So here this 1 tens means 10 ones and this 7 ones means 17 ones. Now easily we can remove these 9 ones from this 17. So easily we can do this subtraction, 9 minus 17. So the answer is 8. So we are left with 8 ones. So now we are left with 600s, 7 tens and 17 ones. So here we will see this. We borrow this 1 tens from this 8 to this ones column. So here 17 ones and here 7 tens are left. So 7 minus 9 is equal to 8. 7 minus 4 is equal to 3, and 6 minus 3 is equal to 3. Children, while subtracting ones, we should begin with digits at ones place and then the digits at tens place and finally the digit at hundreds place. So here the difference of these two numbers is 338. Now children, open page number 90. Subtracting 3-digit numbers with regrouping. Here is one question. Sarthak received an order of 197 boxes of sweets. He had 342 boxes in his shop. After selling 197 boxes, how many boxes would be left in his shop? So here we have to subtract 197 from this 342. So now see here these two numbers, ones and tens place. We have lesser ones to subtract from, and also we have lesser tens to subtract from. Let us look at the steps of subtracting these two numbers. Step 1. Subtract the ones. This is ones place. So first we have to subtract the ones. So we cannot take 7 ones from 2 ones. We cannot take these 7 ones from 2 ones. So borrow 1 tens from this tens column. So here 1 tens means 10 ones. So we now have 3 hundreds, 3 tens and 12 ones. See here, we took 1 tens from this tens column to this ones column. So we have 12 ones, 3 tens and 300. Now take 7 ones from these 12 ones. So now we are left with 5 ones and these 3 tens. Step 2. Subtract the tens. We have to subtract 9 tens from 4 tens. So we cannot take 9 tens from these 3 tens because 1 tens. So borrow 100s. 100 means 10 tens. So see here, we borrow 100 to tens column. So now here we have 13 tens and here 2 hundreds. So now we have 2 hundreds and these 13 tens and these 5 ones. Now take away these 9 tens from these 13 tens. So we are left with 2 hundreds and 4 tens. Step 3. Subtract the hundreds. So we have to subtract this 100 from this 200. So 2 minus 1 is 1. So we are finally left with 1 hundreds, 4 tens and 5 ones. Children, again I am repeating, while subtracting numbers, we should begin with digit at ones place, then the digits at tens place, and finally the digits at hundreds place. page number 92 is for homework. These 4 questions you have to solve in your notebook, and this remaining, this question practice at home, this you have to solve here. The question is, follow the arrows till you reach the star. Get your answer checked by an elder member of your family. If your answers are correct, color the star. So here every time you have to add 100 with this starting number and then check your answer, and if your answer is correct, then ask your parents to check it and then you have to color the star. In this way solve this page. Now open page number 93. Put your finger on the line. Mr. Chandra owns a bakery. He bakes fresh and delicious cookies, pastries, etc. He also keeps a record of how much he has baked and how much he has sold in a day. Solve the following problems in your notebook to help him. You can also draw dance blocks for solving them. First is, once he made 742 pastries. Out of these pastries, 519 were sold. How many pastries remain unsold? So first we will see what is given in the problem. Total number of pastries, it is given 742. The next, pastries sold 519, and we have to find out how many pastries left. Children, you have to solve this in your notebook. So see here, the first is, we will represent this both number in 100, tens and ones. So the first is the total number of pastries, it is 742, and pastries sold 519. We have to find out how many pastries left, so we need to do subtraction. So here now we know, while subtracting, always start from ones column followed by tens column and then hundreds column. So the same here, we cannot take out these 9 ones from these 2 ones, so we need to take borrowing. So from this tens column, if we take 1 from these 4 tens, then here will come 3 tens and here will come 12 ones. So 12 minus 9 is 3, and this 3 minus 1 is equal to 2, and here 7 minus 5 is equal to 2. So how many pastries left? 223. The next is, he was getting more and more orders, so he appointed a helper. The helper baked 543 cookies in a day, but spoiled a few. If 373 cookies were baked properly, find out how many cookies were spoiled. So, before solving the words problem, see what is given in the problem. Total number of cookies baked 543, cookies baked properly 373, and we have to find out cookies spoiled. So again we will solve this. I am going to solve this here. You have to solve in your notebook. We will represent the number in 100, tens and ones. Total number of cookies baked, it is 543. Cookies baked properly 373. We have to find out cookies spoiled, means we need to do subtraction. So start from ones column. 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. Now see tens column. We cannot subtract these 7 tens from these 4 tens. So here we need to take borrowing. So here 400 will come, and then here if we add 100 to these tens, so this 10 tens and these 4 tens is equal to 14 tens. So 14 minus 7 is equal to 7. 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. So 170 cookies spoiled. So in this way, children, solve question number 3 and 4 in your maths notebook. From page number 94, only this practice at home. These 3 questions are for homework. Question number 1 and 2 you can solve. Question number 3, frame words problems for the given situations. Situation is total books in a library 400, books without covers 126. So there are 400 books in a library. Out of that, 126 books are without covers. We have to find out how many books are with cover. So like this, frame the question and then solve and find out the answer.